Kubor nakaslem jong unongsan hima.
Manla usnem kinong tho khubor kila rakhi ka si ka bakar pang ka jongki ka belatip kum ka National Press Day. Ka phang padang jong ka jing rakhi ka long who's not afraid of the media. Ha kani ka jing lang lai dan lang u menteri badipet ka di IPR u James PK Sangma ka kong lingwa u CEM u ba Titas Khan u presiden ka press club u ba David Let Plang kinong tho khubor na barok Islam trikam bat kiwi kiwi de kinong sya khat sungba. U CEM ka HADC haka jingkran jang u haka ni kasengi ulapan pawe ka jingkemen ka bakrau habau yo pedang ya ka jingkhat sngopa jangki nok thok khubor udap da ka jingkemen namar usngo ba ka bor ka long ka bakrau bat unget ru baladadan ka bor ka jingkat clear ru ka dan lang u James PK Sangma haka jing jingkran jang u ulaang ka kam jingki nok thok khubor kamlong ka besuk hindai layo ipat bakilang ki batristam haka kam ban pen preng ki khubor shakeleng ka jela Shushu ulang ru bakinong thok khubor kilang shisha ki bewan ra ka jik shisha wala de ha ka khubor ne ka YouTube ka de ka bisang hak madaki hakum kan ne ka sngi ula kenturu ya barok kinong thok khubor bakin lang ki beshim kya menteri hak ha ka no ka benta ka bade ben pen pa ka jik shisha.
Good friend of mine from Nepal, very senior journalist, and he's now taken over as the Secretary General of WAPC. It's a confederation of all the press clubs in the world. Our Shillong Press Club is a small little member of that too. So we have a message, I'll just read it out. On behalf of the World Association of Press Councils, I take this opportunity to extend a hearty congratulations to the Press Club of Shillong and Mr. James Sangma, Minister for Information and Public Relations, Government of Meghalaya, and other officials of the department and all my colleagues for marking the National Press Day in the most befitting manner. I also extend best wishes for the grand success of the event. My deepest appreciations go out to all officials and persons for this effort amid COVID-19 pandemic in a hill state like Meghalaya. Kishore Shrestha, Secretary General, World Association of Press Councils.
Influence or external factors. Now, as the fourth pillar of democracy, needless to say, the existence of a free press is fundamental for the growth and prosperity of the nation. People all over the world, from every strata of society, be it the head of state or the common man in the streets, we all rely on the press. We rely on the press for news, views, and happenings around the world. Public opinion is molded by what we see, it's molded by what we read, it's molded by what we hear. If we look at today's reporting trend, it is very difficult to actually decipher the truth from the hype. Thus, the importance of responsible reporting cannot be emphasized upon enough. Now, the theme for today's celebration is who's not afraid of the media. We have an eminent panel, as I mentioned earlier, to take us through the deliberations. And I'm sure that different interpretations will emerge, which hopefully will give us perspective on how to navigate the tides of news reporting in this new age.
Personally, I feel the media has the strongest medium to spread this. Therefore, I was right when I mentioned sometime before that you are a privileged lot, chosen and given that huge responsibility and honor indeed. Journalist and press member of this year's theme of Who's Not Afraid of the Media, I would also like to share a few thoughts. The issue of media trust and its impact on people has always been of great importance. From democratic perspective, a key function of news media is to aid citizens in becoming informed. For the news media to fulfill this function, an important prerequisite is that they provide people with the right kind of information.
I've always believed that truth should be unapologetic. And really, if one speaks the truth, you need not apologize. So I think that is the basic tenet and the foundation of journalism, of being in any part of media, that is print or electronic. And we should not apologize for speaking the truth. And that is what I feel that today, when we speak about the topic, who's not afraid of the media, well, it doesn't really end up with a question mark. So I'm a little confused about what the topic means. I was asking David about it, and it is very, very vague. So all the best to all the panelists. Really, you'll have a really good time and tough time trying to discuss this very, very vague and ambiguous topic. But in any case, I'm very sure that the kind of members in the panel, it is going to be a really great discussion. And I'm very sure that the outcome of this discussion is going to be helpful for all of us, especially me, in terms of the insights that it will offer. So I really look forward to the panel discussion, and I think that it's a very meaningful way of celebrating the National Press Day by having a theme and discussing that, especially that's something related to the media. Journalism is often called the art of storytelling. And today, what I wanted to share with you as IPR Minister, to all our friends in the media, in the press, is that this, in the context of us living in the post-truth era, is something that really we're all grappling and coming to terms with all of this. Not just for readers, not just for people who the media and the press reach out to through their stories, through their coverage, but also, but for everyone, that this is something that all of us are trying to grapple with. And this post-truth era is really something that as individuals, as political leaders, for us also, it's really something that we find it so difficult to adjust. And that's what today I come with this appeal to each and every one of you, the kind of responsibility that you shoulder, that you bear. This is something that all of you must understand, that even if it is the post-truth era, I think it is the responsibility of each and every one of you to make sure that truth does prevail, that journalism is objective and never subjective, that we should get rid of yellow journalism. That is one of the most dangerous things that could ever happen to democracy, because you are, well, unofficially, but we all believe that deep in our hearts, that you are the fourth pillar of democracy. And when we have an era wherein we're living in the post-truth era, really, the fourth pillar could, if it were not strong enough because of being subjective and because of yellow journalism, then democracy would crumble. So that is the kind of responsibility that each and every one of you bear, and you must always, I believe, have that. It's very easy, I know, being human beings, it's so easy to get swayed by emotions, to get swayed by just one side of the story, but that's how it should be. A story is always has three sides. So it's always my side, it's your side, and the truth. So therefore, this is my appeal to our friends in the media, that we must, as we celebrate National Press Day, always keep in mind that even if we are living in the post-truth era, that truth must prevail.